Hello, this is Drawing 101, and today we're going to learn how to draw Gossifleur. Alright, we're going to start with the flower on top of the head, and to do this we're going to draw a pentagon. So, towards the top of our paper we're just going to draw kind of a line straight like that. And then another shorter line coming out like this. And so these corners are going to be where the tips of the petals of the flower on her head are going to be. So then we have a shallower and shorter line right here. So that's going to be just about the same length, it's just going to be a little bit longer than half. Okay, and then this one is just going to be a little bit shorter than this one, so maybe about like that long. And we get a big straight line right here. Okay, and it almost looks like a house. We got like the bottom, and the two sides, and the roof. So after we've drawn that pentagon, you can then start with the kind of the shapes of the flowers. So this flower right here, well, first we need to establish the center. And so that's going to be coming in going to be about like right here. So you can just kind of draw kind of a little circle just so we know where the center is. So curving from right here and almost reaching the center. It's going to be one of the petals. So it's just going to have some of this, the long, broad curve down here at the bottom. It's just going to curve around like this. Up to where that point is. Once it gets to that point, it's going to come in a little bit, straight. And it's going to curve up and over. Okay, and then this petal over here, it's going to come out of this other petal. And it's going to come back to that point right there. It's going to kind of come for the center here. Okay, so next petal, so you come out right here. Let's see. This is going to be like this. Okay, so I need to lengthen this out. Sorry about this. I'm just going to rotate this so I can work better. Okay. So we want that, sorry, I made the outside point where we made our point where we wanted the inside point to be right there. So we have that line coming out of the point. Save this curve right there. And then we have another curve that's going to come right into the center here. Alright, and then we're going to save this back one for last. So we're going to come over here. We're going to do similarly to what we did on the other side by making this line come up. We're going to curve it down. Into this one. Make a nice curve over into that center area. Okay, now this one, this flower is going to come from about like right here. It's going to come about that far away from the point. We got that line right there. So we're just going to make these big wavy S-like lines. Okay. And then we can erase these guidelines that we made. Okay. And so that's the main shape of the flower. You can kind of erase where these lines get kind of close to each other. And this nice big open spot in the middle, where we can draw a little smaller kind of flower. we're just going to make about 3/4 of an oval. Okay, and then it curves out again. And then another one. So you have like these 3 half ovals. And you can do little designs in them where the color variation is. Okay, so that is the flower part of Gossifleur, and now you can do the rest of the body. So coming out right here, below the petal on the left, we have part of the cheek of Gossifleur, which kind of is hidden by a V-shaped leaf, which we can draw now. It's just going to curve down into here. And then going to curve away. Coming out right here, we have one of the big curls of what looks like hair. It's going to pass right by that curve that we made. It's going to come up all the way to about like right here. I'm just going to rotate my paper to make it easier to curve. So this big U shape. It's going to come up there. Alright, now we can have this curve inside. To about like right here. But then right here we're going to draw just another curve. So you should have this big U shape. Okay. Alright, coming out right here, cutting off the little V that we made. So I'm going to sharpen my pencil really quick. Okay, coming off right here, we have another curve. So this one's going to be a lot wider and longer. And it's just going to come out this other curve. Like so. work on the rest of the body. So right here, we have what kind of looks like a stem. So this is going to curve back in and then come out. Like this, and then it's going to be about this long, just as long as these lines are down to here. Okay. So I've kind of had that curve right there, and then this is going to come out. Right here and connect. And right here we have another little arm. Like that. Okay. Now for the face, we kind of have a V. Pointing right into this other V. Okay, and then for the mouth, we just kind of have like a little smile. Alright, and so for the eye over here, we're going to come about right here. And draw the outline like that. Then right here we have the other eye. We can kind of color in the larger part of the eye. Alright, just like that. Okay, then coming over here, you can kind of curve this other petal. Well, I don't know if it's a petal. It's going to be kind of shorter and fatter. It's just going to come out like that. Okay, and then this other one, it's going to come out like right here. It's going to curve up. Here. It's going to end right there. Okay, and then the last petal, or hair-like appendage. I don't know what it is. I come right here, and right here. Just gonna curve like that. Right? And that is how you draw Gossifleur. Thank you for watching.